By Perez Tire Center, Aces Bail Bonds, Miranda & Sons Automotive, Bridgeport Auto Glass, Romero Spanish Restaurant, Haas Funeral Home.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to Super Elite Entertainment. I'm your host, Jason Rodriguez. Really excited to be here broadcasting live from the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm so excited because I have a really special guest here in the studio with me tonight named Quetcy Romero Vazquez. All right, I probably pronounced it the wrong way, in the wrong order. But Quetcy Romero, or Quetcy Vazquez Romero is here in the studio tonight, and we are looking to have a good time with her. She is the owner of Thrifty Q's Antiques and More, which is located in the city of Milford, Connecticut. And listen, I went down to her store yesterday. We had an amazing time. She took me on a tour. She showed me all the merchandise that she has there to offer. So if you're one of those individuals who like antique stuff, if you like antiques, you tuned into the right channel tonight. So if you haven't shared this live broadcast into your timeline yet, I'm going to kindly ask you guys who are watching right now to please click that share button and share this live broadcast into your timeline. Let someone know that Jason Rodriguez is broadcasting from the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Really quick, I want to remind you guys, as I do each and every week, Perez Tire Center, which is located in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, is slashing the competition with a full vehicle alignment for just $45. So if you need new tires or rims, visit PerezTireCenter.com. Also, Aces Bail Bond, Yasmin Khan, quick response, 24/7, easy payment, 203-257-6228. También se habla español. If you need their services, contact Yasmin Khan. Also, we are excited because Evolution Sports Bar and Cafe is looking to open up finally after the effects of COVID-19. They're going to be opening back up for business, I believe about in a week or so from now. So Evolution Sports Bar is located at 1279 North Avenue in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Keep in mind that Evolution Sports Bar Thursdays have karaoke night, Fridays they have ladies night, Saturdays fusion day, and Sundays es dia de rumba. Romero, Miranda & Sons Automotive. If you need new brakes, electrical system, diagnostic check, head gasket, AC service, tune-ups, front end struts, full general auto repairs, contact Louis Miranda at Miranda & Sons Automotive right there at 360 Avon Street in Stratford, Connecticut. Also, we need to mention Spark City Smoke and Vape. If you need a cigar, lotto ticket, tobacco products, vaping products, they even have a smoking lounge. They feature the best exclusive cigars you can possibly find in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Visit Spark City Smoke and Vape, located at 815 Lafayette Boulevard in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Also, Ramirez Spanish Restaurant. If you want some of that good Latin cuisine, visit Romero Spanish Restaurant right there at 1234 East Main Street in Bridgeport, Connecticut. They specialize in seafood y churrasco. All right, so visit Romero's Spanish Restaurant. And finally, Bridgeport Auto Glass, located right there at 1227 Barnum Avenue in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you need new glass on your vehicle, contact Pedro at 203-916-7990 or visit www.bridgeportautoglassshop.com. All right, you guys. Whew, that took a lot of work for me to say. I need a drink of water. I need to catch my breath. But we're excited to be here. As you know, we are here each and every Tuesday nights. We always have an exclusive interview here from our studio. Tonight, like no other, we have Quetcy Romero Vazquez. Right?
Quetcy Vazquez Romero.
I keep saying it the wrong way. I don't know why. But you know what? We're just going to stick to Quetcy. We have Quetcy from Thrifty Q's here in the studio tonight, sitting on the hot seat. I'm excited because she's going to give us a tour of her store. And you're going to have fun. I'm telling you, you're going to have fun tonight. Again, I want to also welcome all of you guys that are listening to us on our podcast, whether you're listening on Anchor, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts or Radio Republic. I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We also want to give a big thank you, especially during the effects of COVID-19, to all the essential workers who are out there working extremely hard on our behalf. And also, I want to remind you guys, before we go to a commercial break, if you got some time this Thursday night, please tune in for our show, which is called Praying with Music, which is every Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. It's hosted by me, myself. We have an amazing show where we feature some of the best anointed men and women of God who are anointed to sing His Word in worship. So if you have some time this Thursday night, join me for Praying with Music. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When I come back, I have Quetcy Romero.
Quetcy Vazquez Romero.
Quetcy Vazquez Romero here in the studio. We'll be right back after this commercial break, you guys. Don't go anywhere.
Antes de comer algo, cuando toca cualquier cosa, y si abres una puerta, para que el coronavirus vea que somos bacanos. Ya, cero besitos, cero apretón de mano, cubrirnos la boca si todos se estornudamos. No podemos tocar la cosa sin protección y evitemos en lugares públicos aglomeración. Si tú de verdad me quieres, salúdame de lejito. Es la mejor muestra de afecto que yo necesito. Unidos podemos, cuidémonos todito. Y a ese virus le ganamos trabajando en equipo.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. Again, we're broadcasting here from the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. I want to thank you guys who tune in on a weekly basis. I see already some of you are watching and checking in. I see you, Lisette Diaz, who is saying, "What's up, Jason? How you doing, Lisette? It's a pleasure to see you tuning in and watching as you do on a weekly basis." But without further ado, I present to you Quetcy Romero, or Quetcy Vazquez Romero.
I think he's purposely doing that.
Yeah, I think I'm purposely doing it at this point. But without further ado, I present to you Quetcy, owner of Thrifty Q's, Antiques, and more, which is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. How you doing?
It's a blessing to be here tonight with Jason.
Yeah.
He's definitely fun to be around. So, yeah, yesterday we had an amazing time, and I know tonight we're going to have a great amazing time as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just a reminder, her store is located in Milford, Connecticut, not Bridgeport, because I said Bridgeport just now. And I don't know if you caught that, but I said your store is located in Bridgeport. It's in Milford.
Milford, 219 Bridgeport Avenue, Milford, Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
Right over the bridge, Stratford, right over the bridge, entering Devon.
So going right past the popular Joey C's, going over the bridge.
Yep.
And then you're right before, was it Naugatuck Avenue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right past Milford Bank.
Yeah.
Milford Bank. Yeah.
All right. So how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Excited.
So we're gonna jump right into it.
Yes, yes.
You're here for an exclusive interview, and I want to thank you for the opportunity.
Yes.
We've been going back and forth for quite some time. I've been, we've been plotting and planning this day, and eventually, as you can see, we are here now.
It's
and
here, and I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really excited.
So we're going to talk about your store,
Yes.
which is Thrifty Q's
Antiques and More.
Antiques and More, which is located in Milford. We're going to go on a tour momentarily of your store, and the people, I'm guarantee you're going to love the tour that Quetcy took us on. Amazing time. You have amazing products. But I just want to start off with a couple of questions.
Oh, sure.
First of all, you're from the city of Bridgeport.
Yes, I am.
Born and raised.
Well, I was born in Ponce, Puerto Rico,
Uh-huh.
but when I was like maybe 2 years old, my mom relocated to the beautiful Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I was there for many years. So basically, I want to say that I am definitely from Bridgeport.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're a product of the Bridgeport school system.
Yes, I
We got to
am.
mention that you went to
Yes, I
the
am.
good old Harding High School.
I went to Harding High School. Yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
I love my Harding.
Where else did you go?
I went to Columbus School. I went to Blackham School.
What? I went to Blackham School. Okay.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I went to Blackham School, and I also went for pre-K. I actually went to, I don't know if you know that big church right in the middle of
Father Panic Village?
Park Avenue. No,
Oh,
Park
okay.
Avenue and State Street.
Absolutely.
The one that I think it's a.
It's a mosque now. It's a mosque.
Yes, it is. I went there. I went there for pre-K.
For pre-K.
So yeah, I've been in Bridgeport for a pretty long time.
Awesome. So let's talk about your store,
Yes.
Thrifty Q's.
Yes.
Located in not Bridgeport. I'm so stuck on
Milford,
Bridgeport.
Connecticut.
Located in Milford, Connecticut. Now your store, which is unique, is your store is only a couple of months old,
Yes, it is.
right?
Yes, it
and
is.
when you opened your store, you opened it right before the great
Pandemic.
COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes.
So let's just start with that question right there. How did the pandemic affect your business?
Oh wow. Well, my grand opening was February 29th. For those who showed up, it was amazing. It was an amazing turnout. It was beautiful, and then right after the grand opening, the pandemic hit. You know, so 3 weeks into my doors being open, I had to shut the doors. So yeah, it's been a pretty difficult road, but you know, God has sustained me, and He is an amazing God. You know, so I opened up on phase 1. So I'm there. It's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks now, but I'm open again. You know, excited for what's to come. What's to come. So
I mean, let's be realistic, right?
Yeah.
Because you just opened a brand new business.
yes,
I mean, you're so excited, and you're shooting for the stars. You're hoping for the best.
Yeah.
All you want to see is success. That's
Yes.
what you want to see come out of your business. And then, just like every other business, no one expected to be hit with COVID-19.
Yes.
So
Yes.
going through that situation, having to shut your doors as quick as you opened them, right?
yeah,
Dealing with just that whole scenario. I mean, I understand that, you know what, God is on your side, and God has favored you, and God has seen you through, and He has.
yes, He has.
But mentally and
Men-
physically,
oh,
what was it like?
It was difficult. It was draining. You know, just the fact that I didn't know what was going to happen. Was I going to be able to keep the store or not? But some way or somehow, it was one miracle after the other. You know, that he just made it happen. And I've actually had people come into the store like the first week that I reopened, and since they saw me kind of moving things around, and you know, they came in and they're like, "Oh, are you gonna close?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not going anywhere. I am here to stay. I don't care what I have to do, but I am here to stay." And it's been a difficult 2.5 months, but you know, I'm there. I'm there, and I'm not going anywhere.
That's awesome.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
And that's good to know, because like I said, I went to your store yesterday. We spent
Yes.
some time together. You have an amazing establishment. Your store is beautiful.
Thank you.
And
Thank
all
you.
the merchandise that you have there is it attracts. As soon as you walk in, it calls your attention. And the other thing that I noticed when I walked into your store,
Yes.
and was the fact that in the far end of your store, you have a salon set up.
Yes, I do.
So-
I have a hair salon.
Yeah, so you know you're a hairstylist, and
Yes.
I didn't know that. So I found it kind of unique that you intermingled, you know, your salon with
Yes.
antiques
Yes.
all in one. I mean, where did you get that idea from?
Well, I wanted to combine both of my passions. I've always, since I can remember, I always wanted to have a hair salon. And so I kind of found the opportunity of, well, actually, let's go back a little. No, let's go back a little. I was actually debating on opening a antique shop or opening up a salon. So, you know, one day praying, I said, Lord, please, you know, reveal to me what is it that I should do. And he gave me the vision. He gave me the vision of combining the antique shop with a hair salon. And that is something that's really popular, like on the on the West Coast, right? In California. And, you know, they already have this going on, which is hair salons with little shops or whatever. And I said, you know what, if they did it there, I can do it here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So-
And you know, like I said, it's pretty unique because when a person walks into your store, first of all, immediately you're taken back to like 1920.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
you're taken back to like 1920, and I love the recliners and the sofas you have from the 1900s.
Thank you.
And I guarantee you that once your salon gets up and running,
Yeah.
right? Because that's in the works right now. We want
Yes,
people
it
to know
is.
that's in the
Yes.
works.
Yes,
But
it
when
is.
you show up at Thrifty Q's, you're gonna be taken back to 1920.
1920s. Yeah. 1920s, definitely. That was my goal. That when people would walk into the store, that they would get that feel like they were going into the past. And that's why I picked certain pieces and, you know, but that's basically more or less the era that I like. I like the 1920s, late 1800s to the early 1900s, you know. So yeah, it's me, and I enjoy every time I go to the store. And sometimes I'm like in awe, like, wow, Lord, I can't believe that this is
mine.
actually happening, and this is mine. This is mine.
Yeah.
You know?
Where did your
Yes.
interest for antique and old items come from?
It all started back when I was young. I was a lot younger. When the old Titanic movie came out, I was, for some reason, I was like just blown away with all of the, you know, with that era, like the dresses and just all the items, the furniture and that's where, I don't know, it just birthed in me, you know, and ever since then, I just continued following antique shows and just collecting little things myself to an extent that, you know, I kind of went a little overboard.
Yeah. But you know what? Honestly,
I love antiques.
no, that's awesome. And the other thing, when I was at your store,
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff there that I was looking at, and I was like, you know what? If this was mine, I don't know if I would sell this.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever
Yes.
find yourself in that type of
Yes.
situation?
Yes. It's funny because I wish I could record some of my customers. Every time they buy a piece, I talk to the piece and I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad you're going to a good home. It was nice purchasing you and having you for the time that I did have you.
Yeah.
Because every piece that I have is uniquely selected. You know, I don't just go and pick any random thing. I go with an eye and I'm like, okay, if it pops out at me, I know this piece has to be in my store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so a majority of the merchandise that you do have in your store,
Yes.
and I know you have an abundance of more merchandise than what's displayed in your store, but you have
Yes.
storage units as well.
Yes, I
All
have
right, so
two.
she
I have two storage
two
units.
storage units, so she has her stuff stockpiled.
Yeah.
So, but But all the merchandise that you select,
Yeah.
it is something like you stated, you select yourself. So, but how do you go about it? I mean, do you go to sales that are taking place in homes that are
Yes,
people are moving?
I go to estate sales. I go to thrift shops. I've even gone to Goodwill. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, unfortunately there's people that don't know the value of an item. And I mean, you see me, I'll go there and it doesn't take me long. I'll go up and down an aisle, and my eye just go boom, okay, that's going with me. You know, but yeah, I go to tag sales, estate sales, all kind of anything that I might find an antique piece, I'm there.
Yeah. The name of your store is called Thrifty Q's.
Thrifty Q's,
Antiques and more. Does the name of your store have a significant meaning to it?
It does, because I'm thrifty at heart. I'm a thrifter, and it's funny that you say that, because one day driving down Florida, I remember I asked the Lord, and I said, Lord, I need a name. I need a name of my store. And I heard it clearly when it said Thrifty Q.
Thrifty Q's.
Thrifty Q's, Antiques and More.
Wow.
And the reason I have the more there, because I don't just sell antiques. I also sell other items. I sell women clothing. I sell men's clothing. I sell children clothing. You know, I have things that are antiques and not so antique, you know. So I always say I have a good variety for everybody. That's why I don't want people to get thrown off when it says antiques. It's not just an antique shop. I have other stuff as well.
And that's where the more comes in.
That's where the more comes in.
And like I said, I was at her store yesterday.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful establishment. It's really laid out. Just walking in the store, it takes you literally you feel taken back into the 1900s. The smell, the old smell is in the air.
It's not that bad.
No.
It's the good antique
Not
smell.
not in a bad way. No, not in a bad way. But I'm saying,
Yeah. I
you know,
what
you
mean.
can smell the oldness in the stuff that you're selling.
Yeah.
And if I'm going into an antique store, me personally, I expect
Yes.
to smell that.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
So I just had to wash that up real quick.
You know how there's people, they're like, oh my gosh, we go into this old person's house and oh, it smells old. No, it's a good antique. It's like I was telling Jason yesterday, and I'm like, when I get an antique piece and I open it up, or I open up a drawer, it has to smell antique. It has to have that antique smell. If not, it's not an antique. I think I have the smell even for antique.
You're right. It's funny because you had me smelling stuff in the
I
store
know.
yesterday.
I was like,
You're like, here,
smell
smell
it,
this. I'm like,
Jason, smell it, Jason.
yeah, it's old.
It's old.
Awesome.
Yes, especially hearing that Vitrola, right?
Yes, right.
It took
That's
you
right.
back, didn't it?
It did. It did. It was kind of
Yes.
spooky at first, but then after I was like, man, that was pretty awesome.
I love it. I
You
love
know?
it because it takes me back.
I was waiting for like a clown to pop out or something.
No,
you
no
know?
clowns.
But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break, okay?
Okay.
And when
sure.
we come back, we'll pick up where we left off at, and then we're gonna jump into that tour that you took us on of your
Exciting.
store, Thrifty Q's, Antiques and More, which is located in Milford, Connecticut. So you guys, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. If you haven't shared this live broadcast into your timeline yet, please click that share button and share this live broadcast. All right. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, but when I come back, we will continue on with the Queen of Antiques,
Woo!
Quetcy. We'll be right back momentarily.
Welcome to Spark City Smoke and Vape, located at 815 Lafayette Boulevard, Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Entertainment. All right, you guys, welcome back to Super Elite Entertainment. Again, I'm your host, Jason Rodriguez, and we are here broadcasting from the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I have no other than the queen of antiques, Quetcy, here on the hot seat. So, welcome back, Quetcy. How you feeling so far?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling good. Yes, definitely feeling good. I like that title.
The Queen of Antiques.
The Queen of Antiques.
It's yours now. It's gonna stick.
That has a ring to it, Jason. It really, really does. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, if you're just tuning in, I just want to remind you guys that this is Quetcy Romero.
Vazquez
Romero. Okay, we're gonna get that right by the time the show is over. And she's the owner of Thrifty Q's, Antiques and More, which is located in Milford, Connecticut. She's on the hot seat, and momentarily we're gonna take a ride down to her establishment, almost a studio. Her establishment. Yeah, and we're gonna take a look at what she has to offer, and you guys are gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy the ride that we're gonna go on.
Yeah.
So before we take that ride,
yes,
is there anything that you want to say to the people that are watching?
Well, I mean, I really hope that you guys enjoy the tour and give me a visit. I would love to see you guys, and you know, I'm really, really, really excited to what's coming next.
Absolutely.
I hope you guys enjoy.
Absolutely. What I want to do right now is I want to acknowledge some of the people that's watching on Facebook, which is really important, because if it's not for you, the viewing audience, we would not be able to do what we do.
That's true.
I won't be able to operate. You won't be able to have a store and you know, operate as well. So Yolanda Plume is saying proud of you, Quetcy Vazquez.
Love you, Jolie.
Yeah, you know who is she?
Yes, she's a friend of mine.
Oh, good friend of yours.
A childhood friend of mine.
Okay. Carmen Ayala is saying awesome, Quetcy. I will have to visit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Also, Yasmin Reyes is saying, yes, Carmen Ayala, for sure. We will go together.
Thank you.
Let's see who else. Some of the other comments that are on here. Yolanda Plume saying, yay. Wilma Mencia is saying, God is so good. So proud of you, Quetcy. Vazquez Romero. She wrote the whole name out so that I can get it right.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's Wilma. I love you, Wilma.
And Lisette Diaz is saying, what's up, Jason? And so many other people that are watching. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Denise Lopez is saying, Thrifty, I love you.
Love you, Denise. You're going to have to bring her to sing here one day.
Oh, really? She's a singer?
My niece sings. Yes, she sings with a group in Florida.
Yeah?
Yes.
So she's in Florida?
Yes.
All right, so that's awesome.
She got her Titi's talent.
Well, and that's right. We need to mention you're a singer as well.
Yes, I do sing.
Worship.
Yes, I sing for the Lord.
Praying on Thursdays.
Amen. Yes.
Praying with music.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
we're gonna get you here.
Yes.
Live performance coming soon, featuring the Queen of Antiques, Quetcy.
Thank you.
All right, Quetcy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a ride down to your store now.
Yes.
I hope that the viewing audience enjoys the tour.
Yes.
And I know I enjoyed myself there. We had a blast.
Yes.
We had a good time.
Yeah, we had an amazing time.
Again, your store is located where again?
219 Bridgeport Avenue in Milford, Connecticut.
219 Bridgeport Avenue in Milford, Connecticut.
Milford, Connecticut.
All right, you ready for the tour?
Yes, I am.
You guys that are watching,
Bring it on, Jason.
You ready for the tour? All right, here we go. Enjoy. Don't go anywhere, because me and Quetcy will be right back after the tour is over. Enjoy, you guys. Enjoy. Quetcy, how you doing?
Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome.
Welcome. Well, yeah, well, I am welcome to be here. Finally, I get to meet you in person. We are here at Thrifty Q's, Antiques and More, located in Milford, Connecticut. I'm excited to go on a tour of your store, and I hope you're just excited as I am.
Yes, I am. I am super excited. Finally, I've been waiting for this day for a while.
Yeah,
and it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Excellent. So, I mean, right off the rip, we are here in the Kids section.
This is my favorite, one of my favorite sections. When I first decided to open up the antique shop, this was my first section to actually have completed. I love it. So I started here and then continued in the rest of the store. I love porcelain dolls, and I just love antique in general, and I love things with character. You know, and whenever I would go get stuff or go to estate sales or whatever, I would always look at things with character, things that would pop out at me. So
yeah,
yes.
and You have the legendary, I forgot what you call these dolls right here. but-
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
That's right.
And I have two of them. I have those
Him and
there,
her.
and I have the ones over here. And I do want to mention
Uh-huh.
this desk right here is from 1921.
Wow.
It has a date in the bottom, and these are actually slabs that were used before paper came along.
Wow.
Yeah, this is what they used to use. So these are legit ones. So, yes.
You have a little of everything here. Even
Yes,
the old antique
that
sled.
Antique sled.
Wow.
Yep. From the 1930s, 1920s as well. Yes. A little bit of everything.
So you have some old
yes.
stuff and some new stuff. I see you have.
Yes,
what's it,
I
Connect
have
down
new
there?
stuff as well. I have antiques. That's why it's called Antiques and More,
Mm-hmm.
because I do have antiques and I have more.
All
Which
right.
is antiques and not too
Let me
antiques.
show all the dollies.
Yes.
How about Barbie? Any Barbies?
I don't have any Barbies. Believe it or not, I don't have any Barbies. I've been looking for Barbies, but I don't have any Barbies
Well,
yet.
they'll be coming soon.
Yes, they will. Uh-huh.
I'm
And
gonna
I
do my
have-
best not to bump into things
That's
because I'm a
okay.
clumsy guy.
And I have my little, section here, patriotic section,
Mhm.
honoring the 4th of July. I even have the Sound of Liberty bell. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot going on here so
Yes, and then in this section over here, I have my books.
Mhm.
These are books here, and I have lots of antique books, all the way back to 1920s, 1918. I mean, I have it all here. I also have lots of trinkets. I love trinkets. Yes.
Yeah,
and
let's-
I
let's-
have pillows. I
Uh-huh.
have all kinds of pillows. I have beautiful chairs, and then in this section here, I have also I have some antique clocks here. I have beautiful picture frames, old and not so old.
far.
I also have my little spiritual section, my
Bless,
crosses
grace,
and prayer
box.
boxes, angels.
Bless our
and
home.
God bless our home. And then I have this section here for all of my animal lovers, you know.
Mhm,
I have
swans.
elephants, I have swans, I have cats, I have
Reindeer.
I have reindeers, I have deers, and I have giraffes as well. A little bit of everything. I have bookend holders here, which are really, really old. Look at the angel here holding my antique.
Wow, you have
records.
antique records.
Yes,
you have
I have.
they have both sizes here, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
1969.
This one goes with the Vitrola that I have, the 1921 record player that I have.
Paul Weston and the orchestra.
Yes.
Wow.
I have a little bit of everything. So yes.
And also, we want to mention you even have
Fur.
Fur.
Yes. I
Yeah.
have some fur, and I have my Asian section over there. I love Asian stuff as well. So I also have that for people that love to collect. All of my stuff I love to get.
If you want to drink your tea
All,
in a classy
all
format.
types of tea cups. All types of teacups, and
I see you have amazing lamps up top.
yes, I have a variety of lamps as well. I have antiques as well as newer versions, you know, not so antique.
Uh-huh. Well,
And I also have, as you can see, I have a lot of art. I love to collect art as well. And some of them go all the way back to, like, for instance, an example, this piece right here. That was a wedding gift to someone in 1921.
wow.
Yes, 1921.
Something about this chair.
Yes, that's an old piece as well. Pretty old.
It's pretty old, but it looks so mint.
Yeah. Yep. And then I have my section over
Yeah.
here with the teapots. My teapots.
You know what? Let's show them maybe one or
Okay.
two teapots.
Sure.
I want the people that are watching the show to see everything you have going on.
Okay. Let me open.
Can you open it? Is the question.
Yes,
oh,
I
here
can.
we go.
And so you guys know all of the furniture pieces are also for sale. This is a really unique piece. This is from Italy. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow.
I know that I have a lot of people that have told me they want to come in and look at, you know, the pieces. This is also a very antique piece as well. You know? I handpick all of my pieces. Every piece that's in my store is because I picked it, and it, like, when I go to places, whether estate sales, they like come out at me and they say that's the one that needs to be in the store. So that's what I do. So every piece that I have in the store is unique.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Awesome.
And all of these pieces as well are on sale. All of the furniture pieces.
Basically,
and all the furniture pieces as well. They're from like the 1930s, around there.
Mm-hmm.
Different eras.
Nice.
And
Yep.
then I have my crystals here. I have a bunch of crystals. I also love to collect crystal. Yes.
Just highlight the crystals for the people. There's a lot of crystal lovers out there, so.
Yeah, and this piece is right here. This piece is actually from 1950s. It's a retro piece. A little dusty, but it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah. And then over here,
And then here I
oh, you
have
got
the
some
wine
whiskey. What is this, for whiskey?
glasses, whiskey.
Yeah.
you name it.
You're
Yes.
gonna have to pour us a shot of whiskey.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I just forgot the whiskey. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So I have a kitchen section here, and then I have these beautiful, unique pieces here. This table was made in Bolivia.
Mm.
It's from Bolivia, and my brother Papo, Arsenis Vazquez, redid this piece. He did this piece.
Oh,
This
really? He
unique
refinished
piece.
it?
Yes, he refinished this piece, and
He did a nice job.
yes, beautiful.
All right. You
And
even have a
then-
couch here. This
yes,
now
I
this is an
do.
oldie right here.
This is an oldie. This is from the early 1900s. This piece
Wow.
here, I got it at an estate sale. This section is a very special section to me. As you can see, I have my two vintage chairs. These are like from the early 1900s. And I have my Vitrola here, 1921 Vitrola. A wind up. If you want to hear it, please come in and I will play some records for you, and you will feel like you're back in 1921.
Sitting on this beauty. Sitting on this beauty.
here.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I wanted to mention because the Lord had given me a vision of this store, and this section here, I'm gonna start doing Bible studies. I also want to do like a book club for women as well. So that's something that I'm going to be mentioning in the near future. And a lot of things are going to be happening in this place. You know, it's not just selling antiques, but there's a lot of plans. You know, the Lord has a lot in store for this place. So please stay tuned for that, for sure. My brother brought it in, and I'm like, okay, but where are we going to plug it? And he goes to me, Quetcy, you don't plug it. It's a wind up.
Wow.
You know, so
Look at this baby, huh?
yes. So I feel bad for the guy who had to keep winding. I'm trying to wind it as much as possible here.
Let's show the details to this
Okay.
baby.
Yeah.
All right, so you're winding it up.
Yep.
It's like a jack in the box.
And like a jack in the box. Yes. So then I like to put the needle on the record first.
So hold on. Let me
Okay.
come around so people can see the needle.
I know.
That is classic.
Especially for this new generation
This is
now.
classic.
Right? I put that there, and then
And this is
go-
what, Vox? What's the name of the music you're about to play? Echoes of Latin America. Okay.
Yes. You hear it? Okay, so check this out. These are the speakers, right? You open up one door if you want to so hear it a certain way. And then if you want it a little louder, you open the other door.
Wow.
These are the speakers,
Wow.
you know?
That is awesome, man. Look at that needle spin. And that's all on a wind up. So when you, that one wind up that you gave, how long would that last? For the duration of the whole record?
No. It wears off pretty quick. That's why I'm saying I feel bad for the person who had to keep winding it up and winding it up and winding it up. But still, she's a beauty.
This is awesome.
She's a
You know what?
beauty, and look
I was
at-
gonna say,
these
yeah,
are-
Victor
these
needles.
are the needles.
Wow.
I have a bunch of needles here, and it's funny because I found these needles in a tag sale.
And it goes with this.
Yes, and it goes perfect with the Victrola. Victrola. See right there? Victrola.
Original.
Yes.
Victor Talking Machine Company.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Camden, New Jersey, USA.
Yes. And it
Awesome.
shows you like this here. This is the actual manual.
That is insane.
You know,
The
and
manual
it's,
still
and
exists.
I love it because they show this lady. Where is she? Where'd she go? I think she's in the
This was the original DJ booth.
original, yeah.
The original music that was being
Look at
played in
this.
clubs.
Instructions. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that's awesome.
1921. Look at the lady here, right, with the Victrola. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. And
That's
by
awesome.
the way, I love to do hairdos from this era. So whoever wants from this era. So whoever wants their 1920s look, let me know.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Cheers.
Cheers. Tea time
Tea time.
at Thrifty Q's
Yes.
here in Milford, Connecticut.
Thrifty Q.
I feel like I've been taken way, way back.
Yes. You want to go back a little?
Yeah, tell me about that.
Well, this here is a Medal of Honor, and I think it's a few other medals given to someone. His name was Saul. Saul, and this was given to him in 1942, I believe it was.
Wow.
1942. Beautiful. I don't know why a family member would want to get rid of this, but that's a beautiful, beautiful piece of history there.
This is original.
He was
This is
in
like
the-
authentic.
in the U.S. Army, right? He was in,
Yeah, United States.
it's
honorable.
actually the Bronze Star Medal.
The Bronze Star?
Star Medal.
Yep, Bronze Star Medal. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Beautiful.
And then as I'm sitting here, I'm getting the whiff, the odor of something
Antique.
really old. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a really old engineer for architects.
So this is like something the architect was using in
Yes.
sketching, right?
Yes,
Sketching.
sketching.
Yeah.
And that piece right there is like in the early 1900s.
Eugene Diet Gym Company, Chicago
Yes.
and New York.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yes,
This is
and
old.
it smells very antique.
It does. I gotta
and
show the people on the camera this real quick.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Available right here at Thrifty Q's.
Yes, and there's something unique about opening an antique piece or having an antique piece and getting that whiff of old, but it's not necessarily old like bad old, is old as in like you went back in history.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. And that's why when I get a piece and I open it up and slip it, I'm like, yes.
Even
This is a piece of history. This is another piece my brother redid as well. It's a dessert, what they used to call the dessert cart. Dessert cart.
Yeah.
Yes, and then these pieces up here are unique pieces as well. This one here, it was printed in 1896, I believe. It's print number 700. So they only printed a certain amount.
Mm.
And I'm lucky to have one in my possession.
It is
And
to sell.
This one, yes, it is, and this one over here as well. That piece right there, it also was printed in 1880 something.
Nice.
1886, around there.
I'm looking over here. I see you have clothing.
Yes, I do. This is for girls.
Mm-hmm.
I have some pieces here, unique pieces, and I have also men's suits. I have some suits for men here, and I also have
Let's take
suits.
one out.
I
Let's take one out here. Hold that right there. We got to show the people watching.
There you go.
You know what? Hold on.
Yes,
That might fit me.
It comes with the vest, and it even comes with the pants and everything.
Uh-huh.
You know, you guys missed out for Father's Day. What happened? You know. But yes, I do have men, and I also have women clothes as well that I sell online, because I also do sell clothing online.
Oh, okay.
I have an eBay store, and I also have, you know, in Etsy and other places where I sell other pieces as well. And
This-
I have, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say this phone has really caught my attention right here. Look at this.
Yes, yes, it's a beautiful phone. I actually have another one that's vintage as well. But and these two chairs are from like 1940s, and my brother put them up there for me as display.
Wow.
You
You got a lot
yes.
going on here.
Yes, I do.
It is the place to be if you come down to Devon.
Yes,
Or is
it
it? No,
is.
the Avon section of Milford.
It's Devon.
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 Okay.
Milford, right over the bridge.
Right over the bridge.
Right over the bridge. Yes. And I also have a selection of
Jewelry.
jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Lots and lots of jewelry.
Actually, you have some more stuff right here.
Yes, I do.
Now, these perfume bottles, are they old,
These
antique?
perfume, actually, the antique ones are right over there. You see that little selection right there? Those
right
are
here.
antiques, which I actually sold too. The two top, the ones inside of the case, the two top ones, I sold them. I have to mail them out.
Oh.
Yes, those are vintage perfumes. And yes. And here I have these two unique pieces, which I keep close to me because they're pretty costly.
Wow.
Yeah,
You know, as
so
I'm looking, can I
try
touch
to
this
keep
one?
them- Yes, you can.
So, as I'm looking at this, it looks like I Dream of Jeannie.
Yes.
You know, the
yes,
bottle?
That's what it reminds me of. And I was a big fan of I Dream of Jeannie. So. Yes, yes.
All right, so,
And then
yeah.
I have my section over here. This is basically Quetcy's Beauty Bar, which is a hairdressing section. I am currently looking for a licensed cosmetologist that is willing to join me here at this beautiful, beautiful antique place.
That is awesome.
Yes, but this will be a beauty bar, which is cut, blow dry. Cut, blow dry, updos, no chemical. If you don't want to wait long lines of 4 hours, wait until your hairdresser finishes somebody's color, come over here and you'll be in and out within an hour.
Within an hour.
So, yes, within an hour you'll be in and out, you know, depending what you want, whether it's an updo or a wash and blow dry. That's what we specialize in.
Excellent. All right, you guys. So, as you can see, I'm here with Miss Quetcy. By the way, keep in mind, in the near future, if you want to be taken back to 1920 while you're getting your hair done, and I'm not sure you're going to be doing fades here, but I know that the plan is for you to come in here, get your hair blow dried, wash and blow.
Blow dry, cut, blow
Cut?
dry.
Yeah. So if you want to get
Updos.
updos,
Yes.
so you want to get taken back to 1920 while you're sitting in a comfortable chair, getting your hair done, you need to come down to Thrifty Q. That's in the works. That's in the near future, right?
Yes, very near future. Not till I hire my licensed cosmetologist.
Yeah. Was in the works. Is in the works,
It's in
people.
the works. It's in the works. So if there's somebody out there that knows of someone, let me know. Drop me a message or drop Jason a message and let us know.
Absolutely. Anyhow, all your information is going to be on the screen while we're actually at the studio doing, you know, our interview with each other. But let's also point out, I see you have some pocketbooks right here.
Yes,
That's really important.
I actually have, these are vintage. These are like from 1950s, 1930 purses. Yes. I have a big selection of vintage purses.
Wow.
You know, yes, they're vintage. I've actually had a few clients come in and take a few of the purses because they love, you know, collecting vintage items.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. So we're done with the tour.
Yes, we are.
But before we go, what do you want to say as in the finale of the tour to the viewing audience?
Thank you so much for your attention, and please, everyone, come and visit me at Thrifty Q Antiques and More.
Absolutely. Located at 219 Bridgeport Avenue, Milford, Connecticut.
Yes.
And your email and your phone number will be on the screen during the duration of the show.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for this privilege.
Excellent, Quetcy. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to come
You're
down
welcome.
to visit your store,
Thank you
to
so much.
finally meet you in person.
Yes.
And now we're going to return back to our studio, which is located in the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, people. Looking for custom wheels? Looking for quality and professional service? Do you need a flat tire repaired? Are you looking for a $45 alignment and the lowest prices in the state? Come to Perez Tire Center located in the city of Bridgeport. At Perez Tire Center, we take pride in our selection and service. We are never short on inventory and we give you the best guaranteed lowest prices up front. At Perez Tire Center, we slash the competition and will beat the other guys. Financing is available and no credit check is needed. We also install batteries and tires on recreational vehicles, trailers, and motorcycles. If you need it, we got it. Perez Tire Center is open 7 days per week, located at 72 Knowlton Street in the great city of Bridgeport, Connecticut. All right, you guys, welcome back to Live with Jason Rodriguez. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that tour of Quetcy's store called Thrifty Q's Antiques and More.
Yes.
That was awesome. We had a blast doing that.
Yes, we did. It was the first time that I actually watched it, and I enjoyed it myself. I was like, wow. If it wasn't my store, I'd definitely go shopping there.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not sure if some of you guys noticed throughout the tour that we came up to the fur, and I started touching the smooth fur. So
yes.
You got the fur here with you.
He told me to bring it. He said, here, bring this piece.
I said, bring that fur.
Like, let someone, have your husband buy you a fur, and you guys can go out to dinner with style. With style.
So, absolutely, if I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. And as you've seen on the tour, Quetcy has a great variety of different types of old antique items.
Mm-hmm.
Your store is well. You have a good amount of stuff.
Yeah.
And
I like to have a variety. That's one thing that I do love to have is variety. So
Yeah.
everyone who comes in, they can walk out with something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And some of the people that are watching out here, Lisette Cosme is saying beautiful painting. Angelica Jimenez says muy bonito todo, que
Thank
Dios
you.
te siga ayudando.
Amen. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Yeah, and then Gigi Hamburger is saying my aunt had a Vitrola.
Ooh. So I'm pretty sure she used to listen to it.
For you guys that were watching when the Vitrola was playing, what kind of feeling did it give you? At first it gave me a little creepy, spooky.
Yeah, like somebody
feel.
was gonna pop out at you or something.
It was like
kind of
Freddy
like,
Krueger-ish.
No.
But that Vitrola is for sale.
Yes, it is.
Yep, and it comes with records.
Yes, it comes with all the records and
The needles.
The needles. So you'll have many years to be able to play.
Yeah. Just be ready to wind it up. All right.
Wind it up, yeah.
Yep. Carmen Romero is saying, love you, my dear.
Love you, Mom.
And Denise Ramos is saying, nice, much congrats.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. So, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Being a Latina, female, a woman of empowerment, a
Yes.
woman who,
Yes.
a business owner, especially in a town like Milford.
Yes.
All right. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because for me to be able to to be where I'm at today, and keep in mind everything that I went through in the past. I had a very rough past, and a lot of suffering, a lot to do with my choices. But I thank God how he just lifted me up. And I want to tell someone out there listening, a single mother, because I was a single mother for a while, someone who doesn't have a husband, or even a husband that doesn't have a wife, and you think you can't do something. I had a few people tell me, Quetcy, are you sure you're going to be able to do that? Are you sure that you're going to be able to open up a store? Are you sure that you're going to be able to do this on your own? And you know what? I did it. I did it with God's help, but I did it. And I want to encourage all of those women out there, single moms, those that think that you're not going to be able to do something in life, especially us Latina women. Not only that, but Latina, us minorities that were able to make a difference. And if there's something that I can get out of this, is to show someone else that you can.
Absolutely.
That you can. It doesn't matter what situation you're in. Because when I tell you I want to say, before I came back to Connecticut, I was in zero, depressed, didn't want to live anymore. Okay? And when the Lord spoke to me and told me it's time for you to leave Florida and come back to Connecticut, I thought I would never come back to Connecticut. Okay? And when he told me you got to go back, I didn't know what the Lord had in store for me, and now I understand. And the beautiful thing is, this is just the beginning, because there's a lot of other things that are attached to this store, ministries that are attached to this store.
And I think it's an amazing thing, because you can go there, you can purchase something of old, something antiquish.
Yes.
You can also go there, get your hair blow dry, you can get your split ends leveled out. I don't know if I'm using all the proper terms. And at the same time, you can also capture a blessing.
Yes.
Because you're a woman of faith, you're a woman that believes. And I think that's just awesome that you have the full package right there in Milford, Connecticut.
Yep.
Which is a prime area. You're in a really good location as well.
Yeah, it's a beautiful location.
So, that's just awesome. I congratulate you on your success.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Especially with everything that you had to go through in regards to COVID-19. I mean, you were open, what, days, weeks before you?
Yeah, just like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks in business before you had to shut the door.
And then I had to shut the door.
And now you've been open back up for about 3 weeks now.
Phase one.
Phase one.
Phase one.
Yep.
Yes.
So, you know what, man? I mean, God has been good to you. He has kept you. And he has preserved your business, because there's a lot of small mom and pop stores that aren't opening again. They're not reopening. But God gave you favor, and I congratulate you on that.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Amen.
And I guarantee you that with all the words that you just shared with the viewing audience, I guarantee you that you just hit someone's heart.
Yes.
And really quick, I just want to acknowledge a couple of people that's on here, like Anna Cecilia saying congratulations. I'll have to stop by one day.
Thank you.
Carmen Ayala, she is saying, I'm a single mom and anything is possible.
Yes.
Lisa Ortiz, who's way out in Florida, is saying, amen, sister.
Amen.
All right, so you're touching hearts and lives, and I mean, someone's life is going to get touched and changed because of your testimony that you share with us tonight.
I also wanted to share one more thing.
Absolutely.
Is that I've been truly blessed, and I've gotten a lot of donations. And if there's anybody out there, anybody that I know with this COVID-19, a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people have lost their jobs. And so I know people are going to be out there, women, men are going to be looking for jobs. If you need an outfit, just come down. Pick whatever you want. I have a few suits there. Our men, I mean, I know I have certain sizes, but you can come in and we can work around it and we will find you something. Women, I have outfits for you ladies. Many outfits, so come down. It's free of charge.
Wow.
it's a blessing, because I've one thing that I have learned in this walk with Christ is when blessings flood in, you got to flood those blessings back out, because the same way he has blessed you, you have to bless others as well. So please, if you know of anyone that is in need of clothes, or anything, doesn't even have to be an interview. If there's anybody that you know that is in need, like a testimony I have of someone that came in last week. It so happens that I donated a fold-up bed, and she came in, and I told her, I said, listen, do you know someone who needs clothes? And she tells me, oh my gosh, my father-in-law he was incarcerated, I guess, for many years. And he came out, and he did not have one piece of clothing. I was like, oh my gosh, Lord, this is the opportunity. Take whatever you want. And she was able to take literally a mini wardrobe for him. So stuff like that, just it brings a smile. It brings a smile to my face, because I know that the Lord is working in the midst of Thrifty Q Antiques and More.
That's awesome. And I was waiting for you to finish your statement, because I wanted to mention men and women who are incarcerated getting released back into the community. And you hit the nail right on the head.
Yes.
Because they're getting released wearing a white T-shirt or a sweater and tans.
Bring them down.
Yeah, so if you're watching right now, especially, for example, my buddy Edward Figueroa, who's starting an addiction service program, Warriors, all right? If you guys need some clothing, you got the connection right here, brother.
Yes. Yes, I want to share. I want to be able to, like I was telling Jason yesterday as well, I want to get connected. I want to get connected with the community. God has given me a heart for, battered women that are going through, difficult issues. He has given me a heart. Being in a abusive relationship myself in the past, domestic violence, I know how it is. I know how difficult it can be for you to leave that abusive relationship.
Wow.
Sometimes we feel like, oh, we don't deserve better, but we do. We are worth way more than what you're probably feeling. You are created in God's image. You are a precious jewel in God's hands. So please, anybody that is in a situation like that, I say leave. I eventually left, but it took me years. It took me years of healing, and I thank God for that.
Wow, that's awesome, and I congratulate you, because not every woman gets that opportunity to leave. And unfortunately, they end up in a situation where they become a victim. Meaning a fatality. But you know what? Congratulations, man. I mean, you're just an awesome person. I thank you for the opportunity to be able to have you here in the studio, sitting on the hot seat.
No, thank you, Jason.
No, I appreciate
for everything that you do.
Thank you.
It's a blessing.
Thank you, and I appreciate the tour that we went on yesterday. And you have so much to offer, to the community. And it's not only about Milford, where your store is located, but it's also about Bridgeport as well.
About Bridgeport.
Yeah.
I hold Bridgeport very close to my heart. That's where I grew up. That's
right.
Where I was raised.
Harding High School.
Harding High School. Blackham. Columbus School.
Columbus School.
I forgot to mention Columbus School. Yes, Columbus School. I think I named them all now.
That's right. And it's funny though, because every show I do, I always make a statement, because the majority of the people who come onto the hot seat is usually someone from Bridgeport.
Yes.
And I always say this each and every week, that good things do come out of the city of Bridgeport. There's some great, powerful, educated, smart, influential men and women that come out of this city that are doing great things.
I actually had somebody in the store the other day tell me, why would people live in Bridgeport, or what comes out of Bridgeport? And it's funny, because I looked at him and I say, I'm from Bridgeport. This came out of Bridgeport. So you know what? There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential in Bridgeport. We just need to, help our people. We need to help our Latinos, and not only Latinos, African Americans, everybody. We need to, at least us business owners, we need to help our youth, bring up our youth now.
Absolutely. And with that said, for the people that are watching right now, again, this is Quetcy Vazquez Romero, right? Sitting here on the hot seat. Her information is on the screen right now. She's the owner of Thrifty Q's, Antiques, and more. And her phone number is right there. So write it down. 954-393-8977. Reach out to her, make your appointment, or just show up at the store, which is located at 219
Bridgeport Avenue
in Milford, Connecticut. Come on down, be a part of the movement. I mean, she has an amazing establishment. Come down there, make a small purchase, make a big purchase. You want to get your hair blow dried, or you want to get those split ends corrected, come on down to Thrifty Q's.
Once again, if somebody knows of someone that's looking for a job, please, the doors are open.
Yep, and have them call that number that's on the screen right now, and reach out directly to Quetcy so that they can come down and get that interview. Right?
Amen.
And with that said, I think we're almost at the completion of the show.
Yeah.
I just got to hit you off with the shotgun questions.
There you go. Okay.
So you ready?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Simple questions that I ask each and every guest that comes onto the show.
Okay.
But even though they're simple, sometimes they can be a little complicated to answer. So let's start. Here we go. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song, like worship or?
Doesn't matter, as long as it's a song.
Oh, the one from Whitney Houston.
Which one is that?
The one from Whitney Houston.
You're going to give me a favorite song and not remember? The greatest love of all?
No, the other one. The one from Bodyguard. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember the song.
Does anybody out there remember the song from
Oh
Bodyguard?
my goodness.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned Bodyguard, and I want to mention this because there's someone that's watching right now, and I mentioned him, Edward Figueroa, who's watching right now. Matter of fact, he just wrote a comment. He wrote, "This is the era that strong women are changing the world."
Amen.
But
thank you.
Edward Figueroa is a part of the Bodyguard movie. All the music that was produced, Edward Figueroa is a part of that. So I know.
Oh my God! That can't be a coincidence that I just mentioned Bodyguard. Oh my goodness.
Yep. So he has. I think it's a multi-platinum record on his wall at home from the Bodyguard. So big shout out to Edward, man. Look at that, Ed.
Hero.
Oh, Hero. That's the song.
Yes.
Yep. So I believe Edward was a part of that. Pretty awesome.
Yes.
Favorite movie.
My favorite movie, I probably shouldn't say this, but my favorite movie was Dirty Dancing.
What? That's an awesome movie.
Oh. I know. I hope my pastor's not listening.
No, it's all right, because I'm sure your pastor will be watching it.
Shout out to Pastor Dex. New Vision International.
New Vision International. Located where?
On Benham. Bridgeport.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool.
That's my
I got to
church.
pay you guys a visit.
Yes, definitely.
Because I know how to preach. All right, next one. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is chicken parmesan.
Chicken parm.
Chicken breast parmesan. Yes.
Made by Italians. Italian? Greek?
Whoever knows how to make it.
Okay.
As long as it has a lot of melted mozzarella cheese.
Okay.
There you go.
Favorite sport?
My favorite sport, it's sad to say, but I'm not a sports person.
No?
No.
Nothing at all? Not one sport?
I wasn't, no.
Did you play sports in high school?
Well, I was a color guard.
Color guard?
Yeah.
I'm sure you played kickball.
The ones with the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh!
I was a color guard. Yeah, but I didn't play sports.
No?
I wasn't, but I did love swimming.
Okay.
Swimming.
All right, so we'll accept that.
Okay.
We'll accept that. Okay.
Next.
Favorite car?
My favorite car of all time is the Porsche.
The Porsche?
But the old 920 Porsche. Like the, what do you call it? It was the 920, right?
Yeah, 920.
Yeah, a red one with the spoiler. Oh my gosh, yes.
Ooh,
that's my car. Someday.
Somebody got some expensive taste over here.
Yeah.
Favorite thing you like to read?
The favorite thing I like to read, even though I love books, which is strange, right? It's a strange thing. I love books, but I don't like to read.
You don't like to read?
No,
No?
I don't like to read. But overall, the Bible.
I was going to say, I know you like reading the Bible.
Oh, yes. I
Matter
love
of
my
fact-
Bible. I listen to my audio Bible every single day.
Well, when I walked into your store yesterday, that was one of the first things that stuck right out to me. I seen your Bible sitting there open.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I seen
Yes, yes. And I always have my praise and worship music on.
That's
too.
right, you sure did. Yeah, I think you were playing Hillsong in the background,
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
Hillsong,
Favorite thing you like to do?
Favorite thing I like to do? I love to spend time with family. I think, growing up with, it was 8 siblings. It was 8 of us. 6 girls and 2 boys. Whoop whoop to my mom.
Hey.
I love family, and I have 6 grandchildren now, so I love to visit my grandbabies.
Wow.
And I am such a Wella. Everybody that knows me knows that I love and adore my grandchildren. I'm actually going, hopefully next week, to meet my brand new grandbaby Leo David.
In Florida?
David, no, he's in Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
My son Manny lives in Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah, and has 3: Nora, Oliver, and baby Leo now.
Grandma with 6 grandchildren.
6 grandchildren.
Looking like she's 35.
Yeah, my mom, man. Thank God for my mom's genes,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
What's your favorite word you like to use?
My favorite word is geez. I have a few. But I want to say my favorite word, you know what it is? It stuck to me for so many years. I think it was the whatever.
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 Whatever. I think you said that to me a few times when I went to the
Right?
store yesterday.
I said whatever.
I was like, maybe we should do this or do that. You were like,
Whatever. Whatever you want. Whatever.
All right.
Yeah. I think my children were the ones who, I don't know. I think every parent at one point uses the whatever word. Because when my children, Mom, can I do this? Or Mom, can I have that? Whatever.
Yep.
Whatever. Not knowing what you were actually approving, But I think it's the whatever word. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay. When it comes to noise and sound, what noise or sound do you like to hear the most?
I'm a big, what do you call that type of noise? Like when you hear fan noises, and I think overall, like fan noises.
Like a thrusting
and
sound?
Yeah, I like the air conditioner noises. There's a name to that. There's. Anyway, if anybody,
listen, if
if
somebody's
anybody
watching,
knows what I'm talking
throw it
about
in the
out there,
timeline, throw it in the
please go
timeline.
ahead and put it down there. Yeah, I love noises like that for some reason. It's soothing. It's like I can't hear. Like the time I lived in Puerto Rico, I got so used to listening to the coquis and the crickets and all of that. It was funny because when I moved back to the States, it's like the noise was too loud.
Edward Figueroa said white noise.
White noise. Yes, you got it. Thank you so much. White noise.
White
yeah.
noise.
It's like when I moved back, it's like the silence hurt my ears. I don't know why. I had to put a fan even though we were in Connecticut and it was like freezing.
Yeah.
So yeah, white noise.
That's funny
There
because
you
a whole
go.
bunch of people saying white noise. Carmen Ayala saying white noise.
White noise. Thank you,
Nima
everyone.
Taveras is saying white noise.
You can always, count on your people out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Finally, the last shotgun question. If heaven really exists, and we both know that it does,
Yes.
when you arrive at the pearly gates, what do you want to hear God say to you, Quetcy, when you arrive there?
My good and faithful servant. My good and faithful servant.
Job well done.
Job well done.
My good and faithful servant.
Faithful servant. And then number 2, after I give him a big hug, I want to turn and find my sister.
Wow. Wow.
My sister. Okay. Next question, please.
Wow. Questions are done. We are done.
Questions are done.
No more shotgun questions. We've concluded the interview. I hope you had a blast tonight.
Yes, I did.
I hope that the people that were watching had a blast. I mean, I see all the comments that people have left on here. Let's take a quick look before we go.
All right.
White noise, white noise, white noise. Yep. Lisette Diaz is saying, there you go with that chicken parmesan. Edward Figueroa is saying, thank you, brother, when we gave him that shout out. I see my buddy Will Paul, one of the best boxing photographers in the industry. And as you know, I've been involved in the sport of boxing for years. Yes. He's watching as well. And Anthony DeForza, a boxer, is watching. Carmen Ayala is saying, thanks for sharing your story. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I wanted to give a shout out to
Absolutely,
my children.
go for it.
I want to give a shout out to my son, Manuel Steven Gonzalez, my daughter, Quetcy Valissa Rivera, and my youngest son, John Anthony Rivera, and all of my grandbabies, and my mom and my sisters, everybody out there, and my nieces, my nephews.
Anyone else?
Friends.
All right, you guys. Well, listen, I just want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. I want to thank Quetcy, as you can see on the screen, Vazquez Romero, who's the owner of Thrifty Q's, Antiques and More, which is located at 219
Bridgeport Avenue,
Milford, Connecticut. When you get a chance, come on down, visit her store.
Please.
She has so much going on there. She sells antiques. If you're a female and you want to get your hair right, you know you girls want to get right, I mean, visit her shop.
Yes.
That's all in the works. If you just want to get some encouragement, because she can encourage you, she can give you some inspiration. Yes. Go down there, man.
I love it. I love to encourage and bless others the way that I've been blessed.
So if you want to reach out to Quetcy, the number is on the screen right now, 954-393-8977. 95, what's that? Is that your old Florida
954 is my Fort Lauderdale number that I don't want to get rid of.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I love, even though I'm here, my heart is still back in Florida.
Yeah.
Some of it.
Gotcha.
Not
all
the
right.
heat.
Well, it's been like Florida around here for the past few days.
Oh my God,
but,
yes.
But again, 954-393-8977. Reach out to Quetcy. Visit her store, you guys. Show your support, especially you Latino community out there, whether you're in Milford, Stratford, New Haven, Bridgeport, no matter where you are, you Latino community out there. Come on, man. Show your support and support our Latina sister right here, man. She is out there working extremely hard. She has so much going on. Her blood, her sweat, and her tears is invested in her establishment. So I guarantee you that if you pay a visit to her store, you're going to be blessed beyond measure. I guarantee you that without a doubt. But Quetcy, thank you so much for coming down to the studio.
Welcome. Come and have a cup of coffee with me.
Or maybe a shot of whiskey or a glass of wine.
Glass of wine. Moscato.
Thank you so much for coming down, all right?
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you so much. Thank you.
All right. And I just want to thank each and every one of you who tuned in tonight. It's been a great privilege being able to come here into the studio as we do each and every Tuesday night to be able to broadcast and to bring an amazing person on the hot seat like Quetcy. And again, visit her store, Thrifty Q's, Antiques and More in Milford, Connecticut. Show her your love, show her your support. And again, continue supporting our network, continue supporting Super Elite Entertainment. We're not going to slow down. We're going to continue pressing hard, pushing forward, and bringing you the best exclusive interviews that we can possibly bring you from the state of Connecticut. Next week, we're back Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, same place, same time, same channel. I know that there's a lot of you watching on YouTube right now. There's a lot of you watching on Twitch, on Periscope, on Facebook, and on our website. So I thank all of you who are watching. Also, there's a lot of you watching on Facebook Watch. You're watching on the big screen, which is amazing. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you for your love, for your support. Thank you for leaving all the comments in the timeline. And thank you very much for the shares. We'll see you next Tuesday for Live with Jason Rodriguez. And we'll see you Thursday for Praying with Music. God bless you guys. Have a good night. Take care. Adios.